morning, Abu.
Good morning, Chancier.
You're welcome to Chancier's Haven.
Thank you.
And Merry Christmas.
Same to you.
It's a wonderful season. I love Christmas. I just enjoy everything about Christmas season. I don't know why, but I really like it. I don't know about you. Do you like Christmas?
Christmas is my best time.
Wow.
So far.
Hello viewers, you're once more welcome to your favorite show, Chancier's Haven. On Chancier's Haven, we talk about the family, everything that happens in the family, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because we know that on Chancier's Haven, we can build a better society, one family at a time. Today on Chancier's Haven, we have an interesting topic as usual. We're talking about Christmas. It's all about Christmas today on Chancier's Haven. We have a wonderful guest on Chancier's Haven. Today we have Matt Fofu on Chancier's Haven, and I'm happy that I have a guest who feels almost the same as me concerning Christmas. I used to hear people say, what is birthday without a throwback? It got me thinking, what is birthday without throwback? And this year on Chancier's Haven, I said, what is Christmas without throwback? So we want to talk about how Christmas used to be and what it is now, and what is the importance of Christmas to our families, our children, and even our parents and guardians. So, Abu, can you try to recall what do you used to have as Christmas then when you were growing up?
Yeah, to talk about Christmas, before, growing up in a big compound where you have more than 50 persons, we have so many women.
Okay.
It's always so interesting. Christmas was a period where most of us we always dream to wait for, we always sleep, when Christmas is coming, when December is coming, it's always not easy. People don't sleep. You think of the dresses the new dresses they'll buy for you. You think of the rice, especially the rice.
Okay.
What was very important during that period
the rice
was the fact that we had to eat jollof rice.
It means you couldn't eat rice normally.
No, before then rice was really something like a delicacy.
A delicacy.
Yeah.
Wow. So what was the meal you used to eat everyday meal?
Every day we used to have our conchav, our achu, and many other traditional dishes. Bread rice.
So rice was a delicacy.
Rice was really a delicacy.
To think that I don't even care much about rice.
Rice was really a delicacy that when Christmas is coming, we dream, we start dreaming on how we're going to eat maybe jollof rice from this mother's house. We're going to eat maybe rice and stew.
Hey Abu, let's have a sneak peek at some other people's experiences about Christmas.
Okay.
How it used to be back then and what they're doing now for their Christmas. We'll be right back, viewers. Let us see. Hello viewers, we're visiting Auntie Ju's kitchen today. Hello Auntie Ju. I see that Christmas is around the corner. I can see Chin Chin. So I would like you to just tell us on Chancier's Haven, tell our viewers what you think about Christmas. How was Christmas like when you were growing up? Those precious memories that you love to always go back to.
In those old good days, Christmas was a very wonderful thing. In the sense that when our parents, my mom especially, comes back from the market with our clothes, our dresses, it was something that was so wonderful. And as babies, we used to go and hide and open. My mom is not there, and open where my mom kept those clothes and try to see, and I can do that 8 times a day.
I can imagine.
I was so excited.
You're waiting for that day.
Yeah,
Alright.
I was waiting for that day. 25th was a wonderful day to us because as those old days, they were the only days where you see our parents will cook the things they have never prepared before because they want Christmas to be sweet for us. Yeah, so that's how we used to spend our Christmas. And as you can see,
so this Chin Chin, this is November and you're already doing your Chin Chin. So why will you do it so early?
I'm doing my Chin Chin now because I don't want that December is too choked up. It's a busy season. So I'm just too busy when it's December. When December comes out, shows its face.
You're very busy. So you're doing this to save time.
To save time.
Okay, you don't want to do the same thing you used to do during your mother's time.
Mm-hmm.
I remember even for us on the 23rd, 24th, we're doing Chancier, and we used to do it manually. And it would take the whole time. It's exciting but tiring at the same time.
It's true. You're right. You're very right, because in those days we used to use a bottle,
Okay.
Expo or Beaufort bottle to smoothen it.
Okay.
So we could take the whole of 24th, maybe 23rd to 24th, just to move designs
For the
chin. And then you see, we'll work until 25th morning.
Yes.
We are very tired. Now the purpose for Christmas is no more there, because we don't go to church. And we'll stay, we are already tired, we're going to sleep at that hour. To get up and wear our new clothes that we've been dreaming to wear.
So your purpose for Christmas, not to cut you short, is partly to go to church on that day. And what else? What does Christmas mean to you?
To me, Christmas is a season where there is love, repentance.
Yeah.
Christmas is a month of forgiveness.
Okay.
Christmas is a month of happiness, joy. You just need to be joyful when it comes to Christmas. In fact, I love Christmas.
Thank you very much, Auntie Jo. That makes the two of us, because I just love Christmas. Hello viewers, who loves Christmas like I do? And Auntie Jo is preparing Christmas right from November.
Oh, yeah.
This is serious. I can imagine what December will hold for us. Let us hear from other people what they think about Christmas.
I have many stories about Christmas in the past, in our childhood, but there are some stories that I can never forget. Stories that even when I grow old will always remain in my mind. Like, in our family, my mom used to buy us things, and she cannot give before, because the excitement needs to be around the 25th, 24th, 25th. Yeah, so if she buys and gives you around the 20th, before the 25th, everything is just normal. So when she buys, 24th evening, she calls and she's going to share. So one time she bought my shoes and my Christmas dress. On the 24th, she gave me that shoes. And unfortunately, the shoes were small. So everybody is happy, and mine, it means the next thing is 20 feet. I'm going to repeat one shoe old. And first of all of my shoes were always brown, because it disturbed me. That was one of the worst Christmas I've had. But another story, even though that was one of the worst, but we have a greater part. That was just something that made us be inside the crowd, shoes and dresses. But the most important was our eating. Before the 25th, we already know. It's not something that we get up in the morning and we think. We know that, okay, we have 7 houses to go to, or 10. And we know that, okay, since we are children, we have you must have, after you eat, you have juice, you have drinks, and you cannot drink all 10. Eat. Just imagine I go and eat jollof rice here and chicken, house 1, go to house 2, because normally we know our houses and we go in groups. House 2, you cannot eat, let me say, plantain, and drink. So we have our bags. You take, if like the first house, you can eat jollof rice, you drink there. Second house, you eat plantain, you keep your juice inside of your small bag. Third house, you keep your drink. Fourth house, like that, you go around. It means the whole day you know that you're walking. Now that was funny, because in your house you get up, you don't even eat, because if you eat, means you're feeling the space. The happiness is when you're eating somewhere else. Like in our time, when you eat somewhere else, when they see you coming, you are proud. And because on the 26th, you have to tell your friends, I went to 7 houses. I ate this. I passed, Yeah, so it was like a competition. So you must do that. That was great. That was, in fact, it was awesome.
Christmas for us, Christmas for me was just like another day because I used to celebrate my Christmas. It was just like another day, just like a simple day for me. I never used to really go out to move from one place to play, but I used to hear that people go to places, they eat, they dance. Then they used to say calabar juju, something like that. They used to dance and then they give them money, they give them food. But I used to be in the house, so I never used to go out. But there's this Christmas that came that I will never forget. They bought dresses for everybody in the house and hid it. Oh God. They hid it and gave us only on Christmas morning. Then those dresses were small. You could not go anywhere to change it. You had to wear it. So there was nothing we could do. We just had to wear the dresses and fit in with the other kids around. So that Christmas was very terrible. It was not a good one at all.
What about your clothes, your dresses?
My God.
How was it like? Did your parents buy the clothes and just bring to you there? Did you have this experience? Because there's some people who have this experience in those back then where the parents will buy the clothes and they will hide it. And they have to go and peep and look at their clothes and they're waiting for that day. Is that how it used to be with you people?
Yeah, that is if you will have a dress of that year.
So it wasn't a guarantee
No,
that
it
you
wasn't
have
a
a dress.
guarantee. It wasn't a guarantee.
Okay.
Really
And you were
wasn't
happy
a
with
guarantee.
it, you were okay.
Always very happy.
I can imagine these days you want to tell a child that you will not have. Wow, but that was good. To me, to an extent, it was good training to think that a child will not have a dress and the child is okay with it. It means you understand that your parents do not have money.
Sure.
That brings us even to now.
Yeah.
Because nowadays I see parents really stressing themselves or killing themselves in the market.
Yeah.
Some even go as far as borrowing money just to buy clothes for their children for Christmas. Why do we have to do that? I think for me, I think that we should train our children to know that Christmas is just another season when it comes to clothes.
Yeah.
So if I don't have money, I can explain to my children and they understand that there's no money to buy you a Christmas dress.
Yeah.
But I will make sure that when you need a dress, I buy you a dress.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
To me, the notion about Christmas nowadays is not really what we had then in the village. Having a dress on a Christmas day was not a must issue.
So for you people, it was just to eat.
It was just for us to eat that
jollof
rice, especially that
jollof rice. Okay.
So when we talk about Christmas or when we know that we are getting towards Christmas, the only thing we had in our mind was going to church, maybe to act the birth of Christ. Then on Christmas Day, you have to walk from one house to another just to eat jollof rice.
Okay.
Eating meat and the other things, maybe not even that type of jollof rice that you might have.
Some
carrot,
painted kind of
meat. No, it's just painted and
rice.
some even cooked with red oil.
Okay, with palm oil.
With palm oil.
Some with palm oil.
Yeah.
Wow. So, dear parents, from what Abu is saying, I can pick a few things. Do not kill yourself during Christmas season. If you do not have that money, explain to your children. Let them understand that times get hard and because you don't want to borrow, and in January you cannot even smile with your children because you're thinking of this month is like 3 months in one. How will I pay my debts and how will I settle one or two things? Because you went out of your way to do things that you were not supposed to. Nobody is forcing you to do them. But if we train these children to understand, they will see they can wear anything on Christmas Day. They just look for one small thing that will excite them on that day and do it, something that is at the level of your pocket. And if you think that you did not have clothes and you were okay, it means this issue of comparison now and then nowadays didn't exist then so much. Because now I think parents compare a lot.
Yeah, there's so much.
They go to the market, I want to buy the best. I want my child to have the best, better than that neighbor's, better than this person. And you want to compare. When you compare and after that, what has changed? What moved?
Nothing. Because if I want to check or when I look around, at times I sit back and I'm like, oh, what we used to have or what we used to think about Christmas, people have really gone out of that idea.
Okay, when you say out of that idea, please, what do you mean?
When I say many people have gone out of the idea is because the day, out of the fact that we had to eat our painted palm oil rice, it was a day when at the spiritual level, we had to prepare for that day. We used to have a program we call Finyenge in our own time. We used to call Finyenge.
Whatever
that was the Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Where
Christmas
it was
Eve.
a must. You had to go to church.
Okay.
And before then, we used to practice how to act the birth of Christ, from the birth of Christ, the conception of Jesus Christ by Mary, or till the death of Christ.
Okay.
But when we see today on Christmas Eve, that is instead the day many people go to the bars, they go to nightclubs, and so really it's like a problem to me.
I'm happy a parent is talking about this, because I want to ask myself, if I'm going for a child's birthday party, I want to buy what that child likes. I want to give a gift that child will appreciate. Yeah. So if this Christmas we say it is Jesus' birthday, what will Jesus prefer? Would Jesus like you going to these nightclubs? Would Jesus have preferred you to go to get yourself drunk? Would Jesus have loved you to go and fight? Would Jesus have loved you to go and steal? Or would he want you to use this season to think about your life and think about eternity? What gift are we giving to this Jesus baby that we think we are celebrating his birthday? That's true. That's true. Thank you so much for this point. I think as Chancier said, even all of us are learning. I'm learning too. Yeah, sure. So I will gather my children and we're also going to reflect on this. What are we gaining? What is the importance? Whose birthday are we celebrating, and what gifts are we buying? What gift are we giving to this Jesus Christ who has this birthday?
Yes, concerning what Jesus is like, just like me, if I have, for example, I have a birthday, and I am somebody who is not a fan to slow boys, snails. Mangoro, some call them snow, some call it slow boys. Bringing that to me will not really be very important, as in it's just the same thing like Jesus.
Okay, you don't like eating slow boys?
I don't like it.
Please, when they bring for your birthday, give me, because I enjoy slow boys.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's true. So if somebody brings slow boys on your birthday, they've cooked a whole flask and they think they are doing you a favor, you will not taste it, you will not eat it because you don't like it.
I don't like it, I'm not a fan.
That's true. That takes us back to Jesus Christ. So before we give something to Jesus, or before we celebrate his birthday, we should at least have an idea of what he really likes.
So going back to Jesus, there are things that I think you should know what he likes.
Okay.
And you have to, during this period, offer to him what he likes. Okay. What you know
that
he will
Jesus
like.
Will like.
And
Okay.
what are the things I think, as a Christian, what are the things I think
Jesus
you like?
likes? Okay.
The first thing, I think, the first thing should be love.
Love, okay.
Do you love?
Oh, that's true, because somewhere I read it said the greatest is love. Jesus puts it as the greatest is love. So if you love one another, you love your neighbor as yourself, you love Jesus, then you're giving him that gift that he really likes. So that means during this Christmas we should spread some love. Viewers, spread love this Christmas.
We must love. Just like you love your children, just like you love yourself, you have to love even those who don't love you.
Okay.
Even those who don't love you, you need to.
That's a hard one there, but we'll try.
We can still try.
Okay, so besides love, what else do we have to offer to Jesus?
You have to make the children know Christ. Build them at the level of their spiritual life.
Okay, you can't give what you do not have. So before you make the children know Christ, you have to know Christ for yourself as well.
For sure.
Okay.
You have to know Christ.
Okay, when you say know Christ, what does that mean? How do I know Christ?
What are the things that He expects from you.
Mm.
Like when, like say, for example, reading the Bible, you have to put in your children the spirit of, always studying the Bible.
Okay, so when you study the Bible, which is God's letter to us, we will know more about
We'll
Christ.
know more about Christ.
And then we'll know the kind of things He likes. So I think this Christmas season, dear viewers, parents and guardians, you may want to go back to the Bible and you want to study the Bible with your children. You want to get to know more about Jesus' lifestyle and his ways on earth, so that you can teach your children these things, and that way they get to know Christ better, and they will understand the essence of Christmas, the essence of celebrating Jesus' birthday, to know that it's not just another birthday. And when you're celebrating someone's birthday, you want to make the person happy, you want to do something that the person will be glad. So we want to give Jesus just that which will make Him glad. What will you do with your family to make Jesus happy on His birthday? Hello viewers, think about it. Thank you so much, Abu. Thank you for this rich package and for this eye-opener you've brought to us today on Chancier's Haven. And what last word do you have to give to our viewers today, please?
Okay, the only thing I would like to say to our viewers is spread love.
Spread love.
Spread love.
Okay.
This Christmas you have to, even you don't know how to love, learn how to love and show love.
Okay. Spread love. Even if you don't know how to love, learn how to do it and spread it. If you don't know, just write. Just write to appreciate someone. So you want to spread love by saying thank you to those you have to thank, by reconciling with that enemy that you have, by giving gifts to people that you know you have to give gifts to, and also giving gifts even to strangers, to relatives, to people. Just spread love. So this Christmas, let us spread some love.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Abu. Hello, viewers. Merry Christmas from Chancier's Haven. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your time with your children. Spread love with your children and enjoy the season. Make sure you do not borrow what you cannot pay back. Make sure you don't cross your limits. Stick to your plan. And I will see you again the next year coming. I also need to enjoy my holiday. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!